fall asleep in about 5 minutes now. When I get into bed, about 5 minutes from then, I'm fully conked out. But it wasn't always like that. Back in the day, I'd actually struggle a lot with sleeping. There were so many times when I'd literally go to bed and lie there for 3 or 4 hours, just tossing and turning and thinking about all sorts of random shit. The stuff that had happened that day, the stuff I had to do tomorrow. Just about random stuff. But now it's totally different. Now I can actually sleep really well and really easily. So I wanted to kind of run you through the things that kind of changed. The things I started doing that meant that I can actually sleep in a reasonable amount of time. And the first change, or one of the biggest changes, relates to screens and relates to screen time. And so many of you know this, but it's about not using your phone too early before bed. But it's a more realistic option because I accept the fact that you will. And I do too, but it's about using your phone in a proper way. So right now it's late and I'm kind of breaking one of the big rules. I've got my big overhead light on, but that's only because I have to record this video. But if you look at my phone, right, I don't know if you can see that, there's a red color filter over it. That's because at this time of the night, basically after 8 PM, I have my phone set up in a way that, well, all my technology set up in a way that it kind of puts back a red screen over the front of it. I can't explain it properly, but it looks like that. And you can turn that on in accessibility inside of like color filters. But it's very important because it stops every single bit of blue light from getting to your eyes. So a lot of people use night shift and it is an alright feature, but it's not quite the same thing. This red filter stops every single bit of the blue light getting to your eyes. It makes the blues on the screen look black essentially. And that does a big thing. Basically blue light, when your body sees blue light, when your retina receives blue light, it releases cortisol in your body because your body thinks that it's daytime. So when you're seeing blue light on your phone screen, and blue light is white light because white has the colour blue in it, by the way. When you see that light on your phone screen, your body thinks it's daytime. So it spikes your cortisol right before you have to go to bed. It stops your body from producing melatonin, which is actually the thing that helps you fall asleep. And it just totally fucks you. So that's the first step that you can use, is that. And then secondly, and I don't know where it is, but let's go get it, a little prop. Actually, I'm not even sure if I can. Here we go. Oh, yeah, it made it. There we go. So this is the little sunset lamp. So that as well has been another thing that I've introduced into my kind of evening routine. It cost me literally like a fucking tenner, but it's a game changer, bro. Because for £10, you can basically make a red light. And that's so crucial because that doesn't spike your cortisol in the same way. So after this video is done and I can turn these fuckers off, I can turn that red light on and I'll still be able to see and go about my day. Not my day, but go about the things I have to do in the evening, cook, eat, whatever. But it won't be spiking my cortisol, it'll be a red light. And for only £10, it's such a crucial step in helping you fall asleep, in stopping that kind of blue light awakeness. What else? Because that's not it. And those are kind of like modulating things. So the difference between a modulator and something that mediates is that a modulator, it kind of works in a small way to help, but a mediator is something that is the big change. So the modulator is that. It's things like not eating too soon before you go to bed. It's stuff like not spiking your cortisol by, I don't know, masturbating or doing drugs or drinking or whatever right before bed. Those things have modulating effects. But the biggest mediator for me, the thing that changed my sleep cycle the most, honestly, it was two things. And the first one was waking up earlier. And it sounds ridiculous, but the thing is, brother, if you're finding it hard to fall asleep at night, it means that you're not tired. It means that you're sleeping too much, probably. So push your alarm back. Make yourself wake up a bit earlier. And I say 10 minutes every day is a good way to kind of gradually get your body in a new sleeping rhythm. Because the thing is most likely you're falling asleep at like 3 AM and waking up at like fucking 12, bro. Like, you're not sleeping for a good amount of time. You're sleeping for too long. And that's why you can't fall asleep again in the evening. Because if you're waking up at 11 AM or 12, how would you expect your body to fall asleep again at a normal time? Do you know what I mean? Like these days I can fall asleep at 11 PM, 12 PM like that because I wake up every day at 6:30. Because by the time I actually go to bed, I'm fucking tired. So wake up earlier and you will fall asleep so much quicker. It is just as simple as that. And then the other thing that I do now is I'm actually tired by the time I get to bed because I live a day full of things that actually require energy. Back in the day, I'd live a life that didn't really need me to do, it didn't exert me at all. And I was wondering why I'd be lying there at fucking 3 in the morning like, fuck. Because I'd be sat there, I'd be trying to fall asleep, but I couldn't fall asleep, and so I'd be thinking about how it was getting late now and I had to wake up soon, and I was there like, oh my god, I've only got 5 hours left to sleep, fuck. And that would keep me up because I'd start stressing about that. I don't do that anymore. Because now I'm tired. Because now I get into bed and I'm actually tired. Because I wake up early, because I work all day. I try hard and actually use my brain and my body to do things. I work on projects that I enjoy. I go to the gym. I do these things that make me tired, and that's such an important step in this, because back in the day I could never fall asleep, and when I look at the life I was living, I was lying there in my bed for most of the fucking day watching TV. And if you're watching this at like 3 p.m, the likelihood is you're in your fucking bed, bro. You spend like 90% of your like time at home in your bed, and you wonder why you can't fucking sleep, bro, because your daytime is also spent in bed. It's crazy. And that's basically the thing. So, like we said, there are a lot of modulating things that you can do. So red lights, the red colour filter. This is a big one. Do it now. Just go and set that up right now. You can set up routines as well on your phone. I don't know if you know about that. It's like so a routine or a mode on iPhone. I'm not sure what they're called. But it's where your phone at a certain time implements a bunch of different things. So for me, every day at 9 p.m, my phone will switch itself onto the red colour filter. It will turn on Do Not Disturb. And then at 6 a.m, it will turn on itself onto work mode. So it'll go to the grayscale setting. And it will limit certain apps and stuff like that. So it's very crucial to get those things going. Just to have your Do Not Disturb turned on, so you're not getting notifications in the morning, whatever. Set that up. But set it up to make your phone go red at 8 p.m, whenever the sun sets, basically. So they're the modulating effects. It's stuff like that, is not eating, is maybe taking a cold shower 1 or 2 hours before bed. That really helps you sleep because it drops your core body temperature. But then the mediating effects are basically that, is be tired. So experiment with waking up earlier, and also experiment with doing more things throughout your day. Anyway, that was a quick little video, but if you gained any value from it, drop a subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video, but manifest excellence. I'm so proud of you. See you tomorrow.